Sadhanas from Ribhu Gita by His Holiness Sri Swami Shantananda Puri Maharaj. Chapter 15 Secret Instructions. The multitudes of people, the world, the various causes and effects, all these are only the Brahman. All the rest is unreal, but they are all existence, awareness, bliss. I am the constituent syllable, namely A, U and M of the syllable Om, also written as OM, based on pronunciation. This Om is nothing but Brahman, and the all constituent syllables are also Brahman. I am also the supreme Panchakshara mantra, that is Om Namah Shivaya. All the main syllables, that is Si, Va and Ya, are all Brahman alone. The parts of pranayama, that is breath control, namely inhalation, exhalation and retention of breath, are all Brahman only. There is nothing called I, nor anything called others. Yourself should be full of firm conviction that it is perfect, conferring auspiciousness on all, and it is pure and blemishless. The firmness of conviction is the attribute of the knowledge of Brahman. Firm conviction alone leads you to liberation. One should leave off his remaining as pure consciousness and remain in complete silence. Again renouncing this complete silence, remain in the ultimate mega silence. The complete silence is where you withdraw from the world and stop all your communication with it through silence of speech and silence of the mind. When we remain as the Brahman, and when the world is not seen as apart from the Brahman, there is no other with whom you have to communicate, as Brahman alone remains. Brahman having no attributes, no sound remains. This is only a grand silence and nothing else. This is the ultimate grand or mega silence. As the Jiva, the individual soul, disappears into the Brahman state, it is called Jiva's silence. Then Jiva disappears, and the void which results is called the void of the Jiva, or simply as the void. Leave off this void also and remain as you are. Anything beyond this state is indescribable and inconceivable. Nothing can be seen and nothing can be told. All is existence, consciousness, bliss. It alone is. The individual soul is nothing but existence, consciousness, bliss. As all is one consciousness, differences in gender as man or woman is not recognized on this path. Even a Brahmin, though he might have studied the Vedas, is not considered as a Brahmin, that is the highest caste, unless he possesses the knowledge of Brahman. Brahman alone is the thread that links those who are after liberation. The secret as expounded in this portion has not been told by anybody else except Lord Shiva to Ribhu. There is nothing like I or mine at all. There is also nothing like I am a jnani, that is, one who knows the final truth. I am pure, I am the form of Brahman, the bliss who was never born. These truths are my firm convictions which I will tell only once to the disciple who is intent on Brahma Abhyasa, that is, a practice where one goes on remembering the Brahman. I am bereft of time and timelessness, self and non-self, and also achievement or non-achievement. I am all void and imperishable. I am the tenet of philosophy and utterly blemishless. There was never a time when I was bound, and hence never liberated. Having been convinced in this manner, at all times remember, I am the Brahman. By this alone you will certainly be liberated. I am the Lord Shiva. I am all consciousness. I am always auspicious. I am of the form of existence or being. I am liberated and beyond any words. That is, I cannot be described in any words. This is unhappiness. This is happiness. This world shines. I do not shine. I do not exist. All these things are not in me. I am pure consciousness, bereft of everything. I have no body at all, gross, subtle, or causal. This Brahman cannot be recognized as this, I, or by any attitude. When no doubt is left, the state of feeling I am the Brahman is reached. Blessed with this feeling, let you be happy when all doubts are set at rest. Let me leave the company of all and be merged in the Self. Here, leaving all company means the conviction that I am the Brahman. Then automatically you are rid of the company of all other thoughts. The conviction that I am not the body, nor the vital breath, that is prana, nor the pair of opposites like joy and sorrow, heat and cold, etc. But I am the ultimate truth. The Supreme Self is called satsanga. I have no form of my own. I am bereft of any thoughts or anxiety or concern. I am only you, that is the totality. To remain in this feeling is the real satsanga. I am bereft of all thoughts. I am beyond the form of death. I am the infinite being which has no limitations. By thus contemplating on the Self at all times, we become happy and there will be no more rebirths. One becomes instantly liberated. By coming into a firm conclusion that all is Brahman, one goes into both savikalpa, that is differentiated samadhi state, as also the nirvikalpa samadhi, that is undifferentiated superconsciousness state. Brahman is the void state, so no samadhi can also remain. When we get into samadhi state, due to the dispassion, that is vairagya, this state of detachment results only due to the absence of ego, that is, considering the body as I. This sort of the state is the state of a Jivan Mukta, that is one who is liberated while alive. Leave off all thoughts including the one that I abide in the void. Do not also think that I am not abiding in the void. Forget your own existence. Leave off the thought that I am the consciousness or existence. Finally, leave off this renunciation also. Do not remember anything. Even a trace of remembrance will cause you great sorrow by involving you again in the big ocean of samsara and hundreds of rebirths. Here ends chapter 15.